Hey, you know what time it is.
It's time for the heart to heart journey to Unconditional Love Podcast.
Yes, I am the host, the late bloomer. That is my co-host, Harlan Brown. And we got quick hits.
Quick hits.
Yeah,
So,
we back. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna just jump right in it. So quick hits from last week was this question right here. Boom. Do you think you should have your significant other's uh, phone passcode or password? So
mm,
the response that I got back, it was a mixture. It was a mixture. Some said, heck yes. No matter whether we dating, no matter whether we are married, no matter, I want to have the passcode. I want to have the password because what you hiding from me? What you think
right.
about that? What you think about
I
that?
I don't think that it's necessary, and I do know a lot of people who expect to have passwords and passcodes. But for me, I don't think that you need to have somebody's passcode unless you're in, and when I say a committed relationship, I mean in a sense that in case of emergency happens, like I don't know, we get in a car wreck, gotta call somebody's mom or somebody in the family to be like, hey. But I feel like if you're that close and you're in something like that, then you should already have a number of an emergency contact or something like that. But other than that, like if you have a question, ask. Because I don't think sneaking through phones and trying to find out if somebody's talking to your significant other is what you want to do. Because we all know that people have social media, they have DMs, they have things where people send messages, and not necessarily mean somebody is doing something. It just means somebody might have found them attractive, and then it just blows out of proportion. So I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, well, I was gonna wait till later to give you a take on it, but it seems like you gave your
Oh,
take
I'm
already.
sorry.
No, it's all good. No,
I
'cause
thought you
again,
wanted
this
to
is
fight.
no, it's cool because this is a quick hit. So some of the other answers I got was if we are dating, then no. But if we are married, then if there's a consensus or a consensual um, respect to say yes, they're both consent to having it, then that's okay too. You know,
That's good.
yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, again, it was a simple question, but it was kind of complicated because it's about boundaries, and I think for me it's about boundaries. So, I mean, it was a good exercise. Thank everybody for participating. Thank you for your answers. Thank you for your comments and your love and your support. Really love it, man. I love it. I love these questions. So I'm gonna just give my take real quick because I know this is a quick hit. So there's no need for us to prolong on this. I don't care. I'm not babysitting. Now I'll do that I would do that for the kids or something because I want to make sure that the content that they have on their phones is something that I want them to have. And if they're going to have a phone while they're living under my house, so I'm going to look and see what they're listening to. I'm going to see what they're browsing on the internet and all that. But if you're my significant other or my spouse, no, I don't care. And it's not that I don't care. I don't want it. That is your business. That's on you. If you want to give it to me, fine. I wouldn't take it anyway, but I wouldn't at all. And I mean, again, that's just me. I don't feel I have to babysit. I'm secure who I am. I don't really. By me having the passcode or the password is not going to make me more secure
Right.
in a
That's
relationship.
that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Because I think people think that gives them the security to know, to be able to have access to everything, to know everything. And does it really give you access to know everything? Like I don't know if that is the way to go. I think conversations is better.
Yeah, and then there's also the thing. Well, if I catch him, I'm gonna catch him. Well, if you're looking to catch him, you're gonna
You're gonna
catch him
find
or
something.
catch her. If you're looking for that, and if that is that really how you want to live, just think about this, audience. Is that really how you want to live? And
Exactly.
again, do what works for you. I can't tell you what works for you, what works for me, and what work for you. I'm just letting you know um, there's there's a leeway. We had the podcast the other day. It's gonna come to light anyway. So you
I
do
guess
whatever.
so.
It's gonna come to light anyway. So That doesn't matter to me. I really enjoyed the exercise. I really enjoyed the question. We got a real good question next week, so just stay tuned. Any last words on this?
Don't have any last words on this. For me, I just don't think that it's necessary to be like, if I gotta play Blues Clues and expect a gadget, that's just too much work for me in a relationship. I mean, I don't have the energy for it. I need to be able to trust you, and I need to be able to know that this is good. I don't have to be sneaking around. So yeah, no, it's just a no for me, and it's just a no for me for just the reasons that I like peace. I don't want the drama. I like the peace. So let's just keep peace. Yeah.
Well, you already know how I feel about that trust word. I don't put trust in man anyway. So for me, it's more, I believe that you're going to do right and do right by me. And if you don't, I mean, we ain't gonna be together, or we will be together. I mean, everything plays out the way that it's supposed to.
Absolutely.
And like you said, I don't have to be Inspector Clouseau. I don't have to be James Bond, 007.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't have to be those people in order to check and find out whether you're doing something. Where I need to look and see who you talking to, and who you texted and all that. I don't need all of that. I believe and trust that, we're in a committed relationship. You're committed to me. I'm committed to you. Everything is good. And we don't have to, I say we don't have to go into those games, because that to me is more high schoolish.
Absolutely.
Grade school, high schoolish. It's more that, hey, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And keeping tabs on somebody. You want to be careful about that anyway. Somebody keeping tabs on you like that. Like, I want to know where you are every second of the day. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a little possessive.
Yeah, but without it being like I really care because you're somewhere and it's dangerous. It's just I need to know where you at all times. Like, I mean, that's good, and that's why you have the trackers on the phone and things like that. I don't even want that, but hey, if I have to have it, I get it, because I travel a lot, and because anything can happen. So I get that. But as far as wanting the passport or passcode, I'll pass. So those are my last words. Anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's it.
Well, it's been a quick answer. You know how I say for all my podcasts, trying to do something will keep you in the same place. But when you actually do something, your place has no limitations. I am your host, the late bloomer.
Right.
That is my co-host, Harlan Brown. And we'll see you on the next quick hit.
See you on the next quick hit.
Have a good one.